What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining us on our channel, hashtag Criminently. It is me and Garnett tonight.
Hello.
Hey, how was work?
Long, but it's over with, so
Oh my God, I hate your job and I don't even have to work it.
It's what we gotta do so that I can come and do this.
I know, right? Hey, Juju. Hey, Barbara. Thank you guys for coming on. This is something that we usually do not do. I think we actually said at a point, we will not be one of those creators that go on here and, talk about other creators. But this is something completely different and something that we feel everybody should know.
It's wrong. It's just
Hey,
wrong.
Arctic.
We need to be better people. In general, all of us should try to be better people.
Yes. Hey, Jody. Hey, Arctic. We definitely do. And being a child advocate, even, an advocate for missing, just an advocate in general, you have to have a good heart. You have to be in this for the right reasons. It is definitely a shame when you get into this whole creator world and you actually start noticing how much people make it into a competition. How
much money is involved in this? How much people are doing this just solely because they think that they're going to make money off of this? Which is shocking to me.
It is. It's we understand, we were talking the other day with somebody else and we were saying, people, it's okay to, get money, for computer stuff, for, just stuff that you need to be able to do this.
You and I have both talked. We don't have top of the line equipment by any means.
I know.
Funding would definitely help that. I guarantee you my job is not going to pay for it.
No, that's why I am not on camera right now, because I am on a cracked government phone. I can't even go on camera anymore. But it's a passion, it's a passion of ours, and we are definitely all in this. And it's not for, you have to have views to bring awareness, but it's not for money in any type of way. I just see so many people just doing the most ridiculous things to get views. If it's even, showing personal conversations between you and a victim's family, or, just...
Well, that is what got me, and that is probably one of the main reasons that I agreed to do this tonight.
Yeah, because I know you were so upset. And
well, because I have been in that situation. I have been the person that their world has been shattered.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of what we feel about any of the victim's family, there are people that their worlds have been completely shattered in the last few days. Even if they've done wrong, that I guarantee you, they didn't expect this.
Yeah.
They didn't want this. They didn't expect this. And they reached out to people trusting them. And then to see those messages plastered before the police can even say anything was shocking to me. And even some of them said don't say anything because it's not released.
You guys, so hold on, I don't want to interrupt, but okay, so I'm an admin of missing 20-month-old Quentin Simon. It has like 12K members, and you know, as an admin, you get to see what's being posted. So this one of these people tried to post these messages, and I denied it. So that's how we got to know, like, you know, I sent it to Garnett, and I was like, oh my God, you know, how could somebody do this? Next thing you know, we see all these other creators with it, like even big ones, you know, posting it everywhere, just not even thinking. You know, this is before the police even confirmed or did the conference.
Yeah, this was before they even came out with the statement. It wasn't a long time before, but I think the statement come out, I'm going to say like 20 minutes after you had sent me the first message that you had received in that group.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and I'm sure the police probably felt they had to because they were seeing that it was going public.
Exactly. And, you know, darkness exposed, you know, everybody's like, oh yeah, you know.
And she's getting this huge pat on the back.
And it's not okay. We have screenshots of the brother saying
don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't say anything, please, until it's released. And then this person says, I swear I will not. Please tell me where. I'm guessing he's not alive. Thank you for telling me. I've been going insane. Was literally crying last night over it. You know, and so you're saying you swear, but then you go and you post this everywhere. You don't even think about the family, about this person trusting you. Like, you don't think about how it impacts them. And first of all, you don't even know what's real or not. So you're putting this out there for the whole world to see. Like, to make up other theories. Like, everything starts, you know, like how people turn everything into a circus. This person, darkness exposed. So I went and I saw a comment from a while back, and she lives in the area I do. So I was like, you know, let me look up this information. Somebody was calling her a fraud or something. So I go and I do research, and first thing I see, I'm about to pull it up. You guys, I have no way to pull this up on my phone. Garnett's gonna start getting on her computer and she's gonna do all this stuff, but you can Google it, and I will put links in the comment section. But like, it's on Fox 5 News, it's everywhere. So this is the first thing I see. Mother pleads guilty after fake GoFundMe account. And it is darkness exposed. It is her, because even the mom and the boyfriend or husband that are listed on her Facebook is the people she went to jail with.
Because that's the first thing I said to Lexi is, how do we know this?
Right.
How do we know it's her?
Because I was like, it is her. I looked at it. I know. And, you know, so it says a Cobb County mom pleaded guilty to a number of charges after setting up a fake GoFundMe account. Cobb County Assistant District Attorney David Williamson said Joannessa Clausen conned friends and strangers out of money and used her 3-year-old daughter to do it. Williamson said in March of 2015, Clausen convinced another woman to set up a GoFundMe account because her daughter was in the hospital with a life-threatening heart condition. The account asked for $3,000. People started donating. Teachers at the little girl's school became suspicious, contacted police. Police went to the family's home and found out the girl wasn't in the hospital, and she was perfectly healthy. The dad answered the door and said the girl was in the hospital. And that's when the girl comes running up to the front door. Clausen was charged with forgery, identity fraud, and conspiracy to commit theft by deception. She pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 10 years, with 1 to serve. Her husband James was also charged. His case has not yet gone to court. James Clausen told Fox 5 he did not know about the fake GoFundMe account until it was already posted. He said he wants to put the whole ordeal behind him and focus on his kids. All the money collected through the GoFundMe account has been refunded. And this isn't the first time. There's another one where she's faking to be a photographer. Hold on, let me look that one up. Hey, Chris. And a lot of people know about this already, and her channel was like taken down or something, but she just makes new ones under different names. And I guess people kind of forget about it, but this isn't something you should forget about. Being an advocate, like, you have to think, okay, this person is getting money from, people that watch her channel. So is it really about
people to do that?
Exactly.
I mean, she took this conversation, and this is what gets me. For me, it's all about, she's a crappy person. Anybody that would use a false pretense on a sick child. I raised a child that had a real heart condition. And the worry and the stress that goes through 18 years of that, I can't. But even over top of that, somebody reached out to her and trusted her, who is probably going through the darkest time of her life. Trusted her with information, and then to see these conversations come to light, also that she gets all these views, and it's just appalling to me. I don't know. We are here to help bring awareness, help make sure that these cases that need to be brought to light. This baby needed to be found, regardless of what happened to him. He needed to be found. And we still haven't found him yet, but I'm sure they will. They know where he's at. They know what's happened enough that I'm sure they will find him. But a lot of times, just getting that information out there is so very important. But to use it to just as a way to climb that ladder, it's just disgusting to me.
Thank you, Arctic, for posting that.
If somebody tells me something, even if I feel it's just in a shadow of confidentiality, I would never repost it.
No, definitely not.
After everything else has been said. And then, even at that, I would talk to the person before I posted it.
Yeah, you can tell just by the way she did it, it's for the views.
Yep.
You can totally tell. It was, it wasn't in any kind of good intentions. There was no good intentions in any of this. It was really, really shitty.
It was because shitty. I know this and I can tell it.
Yeah, let me get these views up. Let me get these views. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. I just don't get it. We've had families reach out to us and we would never go. I know a lot of people have. How many people on here have spoke to families and, held information in instead of coming on here and posting about it and showing the world something that they shouldn't be. I'm trying to go on here because I swear Arctic was a mod. Arctic, yes, I know you have, definitely. You know stuff, and I mean, I trust you with anything, I don't understand at all. This lady also went as far as shaving her little girl's head to make it look like she was ill. She also, after that came out, the GoFundMe fraud, people were like looking more. She also frauded people out of the couple's former scams surfaced as people claimed to have hired them as wedding photographers, but photos were never given to them, even after complete payments over time.
Oh my God. And that's so wrong because you can't get that day back. It's not like you can just redo those photos.
You can't. Single mom, hey, thank you for joining us. Yeah, you can't. These people are trusting you with photos, and they give you money, and then I don't understand where people come from. And then you want to come on YouTube. Oh, let me, I can't fraud people anymore, but I could probably fraud, take people's money on YouTube because I'll do anything I can to get views. Like, I don't get it. She needs to be canceled. I don't know why this girl has 4K subs.
On YouTube for not having stricter standards too.
Exactly.
I mean, I get they need to make money. I understand that, but not at the cost of
exposing
hurting people.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's an issue that I have with the media in general. We definitely have no standards anymore as far as appropriate reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's trying to beat that deadline, be the first to know. And a lot of times before the family even knows. My daughter found out that her son was dead just 10 minutes before I seen it on my local news.
Exactly. I mean,
there's no way, if I hadn't gotten a hold of her, then she'd have found out on the news.
Single mom. Yes, we are talking about exposing the darkness. Will darkness expose? I mean, this is all public information. So,
Yeah, we're not really exposing anything. We're just talking about how you're able to continue getting away with this. How do people trust you? Because they don't know you. So, what do you be doing?
Also, after she had her channel, oh, sorry, Garnet, I totally interrupted, but after she got her channel, like, people stopped subbing to her. Arctic Fox came in, who's a good person, who is very passionate, does a good job. He's good at what he does. He is not monetized, even though he could be. I mean, it's not a big deal if you are, okay? But if you're in it for the right reasons, like we said. So he helps her, build up her channel. And then when she gets to where she needs to be, like, she goes ghost. She blocks people. She's done so many people wrong in this chat. And it's not about who's first. Integrity matters. Exactly, Arctic. She's done a lot of people wrong. And the way...
I absolutely agree with you. It definitely could have jeopardized the case.
Okay, what were you saying, Garnet, about the media?
I don't know.
You were talking about Orion.
Just about how irresponsible sometimes our reporting is. Like, because we're in such a rush to get the first story, and sometimes it's not even the correct story, it's just whatever they want to put out. And that's all media. That's not just YouTube, that's NBC, that's CBS, that's everybody. They'll put out the first thing they hear without really investigating. I say it all the time. I try to find a couple reliable sources before I will repeat anything. And because when you brought this to me about Darkness Exposed, the first thing I said to you is, how do we know that this is the right person? Because the last thing I ever want to do is hurt somebody without just cause.
Exactly.
Then you showed me enough news articles. I was like, yeah,
You're like, that is her. And it made me so mad because it's just the way she does people and the way she's out here that has a channel that should not. And you know what? The grandma as well should not have ran. The grandma we know has made bad choices, and this was not a good choice she made either. Why would you go to a creator with this information and just spill it all before?
Let me make this statement because I've been in this situation. And sometimes, especially under the stress of, Grandma obviously is taking a lot of this onto herself because she knows she's messed up. But you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to at least vent to. And sometimes you trust the wrong people. And that's what I think happened here. I think that this woman probably befriended her early on. Yeah, they had probably been talking since days into this, and she thought she could trust her. And I'm not going to say that Grandma didn't give her the rights to expose this or whatever, but if that's the case, then that should have been shown in the original text messages, which leads me to think that wasn't the case. This was not something that was supposed to go out until after the police had done so.
Hold on, Jess or Jessie? Are you talking wait, I want to know what you're talking about. Because that's very interesting. But we also have where she says she was going live about the text, and then she all of a sudden went private. So she knew that she was doing wrong, and then she put it back on after the police reported on it and said that, it was, something went wrong, it was a mistake, like she didn't mean to do that. Creators form relationships with these families, and Joe is a natural born con artist. She spent a lifetime putting the con on people, so I can't fault Grandma on this. I don't want to sound harsh toward the grandma, but I'm thinking in my head, she already, the post she wrote about the pool, how do I get my pool fixed, and then I don't know, to me it's like, is she just looking for attention as well?
Well, that's funny because you and I had sort of this conversation before we started tonight. Because I am always going to be...
Single mom, don't leave. Why are you leaving? Single mom says she should have consulted Ellie first. I'm sorry. I'm pissed. I agree. But I know everyone else, we all have our own opinions. But... Oh, Barbara's on too. Hey, Barbara. Okay,
hey.
What
were you going to say, Garnet?
What I was saying was that as far as the grandma goes, in tough situations, sometimes we don't always make the best decisions. And I think the grandmother is trying to make up for a lot that she felt she did wrong in the past. She is, none of this has turned out the way she would have wanted it, I'm sure. And sometimes we only do what we can do. I guarantee you, Grandma was not there when Quentin died. And at the end of the day, the person that was there, the people that were in that house when he died, are the ones that are responsible.
Oh yeah, they are responsible, and this whole messaging thing is Jessie saying she wants to know what she was saying before these texts. I mean, I don't know what texts you guys have seen, but we have a good amount of texts. I wish we could show, like, we could screen share, but
the texts I read were only saying that, and they're all over Facebook. I can't think that people haven't seen these, but they're saying that she knows that the baby's dead, and that her daughter did it, and that the daughter doesn't remember anything. And like I said, it would have been different if you hadn't been a mod, an admin in that other group, and these text messages were hitting before we had ever heard anything from Ellie. That's the issue, is that you didn't even give law enforcement a chance to come out with this. You broke it. And I know, like, I would bet money that Ellie seen it on social media and was like, we got to make a statement because people are going to go crazy.
Exactly. That's probably why they did it so fast, because it was literally like 20 minutes after that. And,
it was the middle of the night. It wasn't a normal time that Ellie would come off with a statement of any sort.
Exactly.
Shortly after I got off work that they made the first statement. I think it was like 11:20. That's not the normal time when law enforcement says, hey, we've got a break in the case.
Did you guys see where she was talking about the boyfriend? So I'm trying to figure out what messages you guys have seen. Did you guys see where, she said he's working on rap music, doesn't even sound like he cares?
Single mom, I don't think that your mouth would get you in as much trouble as what you think. I mean,
no, because my mouth, I thought, would get me in trouble.
I think you have a moral standing that would keep you from saying something that shouldn't be said until after law enforcement has said it.
Exactly. She's sitting here talking, they're just talking, going back and forth. The grandma was like saying, oh, he's 28 making $15 an hour, how can he take care of a family? And I guess Darkness is like, that's the damn truth, especially in our current economy. But you're the one that's frauding people out of money, so you don't even have a job. Now you're just sitting here conning people on YouTube, and you have the nerve to talk about where somebody works at. Oh, these messages make me so freaking mad. I guess she didn't like Chief Hadley's way of doing things. It could have been. Barbara, what do you think about the situation?
Honestly, I just think it's all crazy and pisses me off. It reminds me kind of the Gypsy Blanchard case in a way, kind of. You remember I don't know if you ever heard of that case.
Yeah, where the
when the mother was going around
For
having her
years.
daughter in a wheelchair, even though she could walk, and then lie and tell people she had cancer, all these other illnesses that she didn't have, just to scam people. That's what it reminds me of.
And now
It's
that
crazy.
baby's in jail because she killed her mother.
Yep.
You know, and I can't say that,
Oh,
you know, that's not because mom completely, totally messed that child's mind up.
I was just going to say also, too, she had to have a lot of surgeries. Do y'all remember that? Feeding tube. Man.
Arctic said 15 an hour when minimum wage is $7.25 an hour isn't bad. Some people do legit work for a living instead of running fraudulent fundraisers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, she has the nerve to sit here and speak about somebody's job and how much they make, but this bitch is fucking faking a serious you know, thing on her child, shaving her head to make it, what, cancer?
Yeah, to make it seem like she had cancer and she just lost her hair, all her hair.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
And guys, I just want to say, you know, we're talking about somebody making $15 an hour. I make $13.75 an hour, so you know, hey.
Right? I mean,
what do you think about me?
Cheryl by proxy. Yeah, that's what it is, right? You know, hold on, I'm reading these messages. He's up in Atlanta playing pool somewhere. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what. I saw that. The mom deserved it. Bye, Chris. Have a good night at work. We appreciate you coming by. Wait, what mom deserved it? Oh. What was her name again?
Wasn't it Blanchard?
Gypsy Blanchard.
Yeah. What was the mom's name?
Dee Dee. But it was actually it was people called her Dee Dee, but I can't pronounce her full name. It's hard to pronounce. But people called her Dee Dee. So
they wanted.
You know what? I don't excuse that she did have her mom murder, even though she did, you know, went through that. Because there was other ways she could have done. You know, she could have.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not excusing the murder. I'm saying that she caused mental illness.
Oh, sorry.
I was more saying that she caused the mental illness that would allow that child to feel that it would be okay to kill mom.
Right.
Hold on. So I'm reading this where the brother's saying, don't tell anybody. Like, don't show anybody these messages. So this is where rumors come in, because the person that shared it said Leilani's brother confirming the news. They found him today, allegedly, and they are announcing tomorrow, most likely during the press conference. So people are going around now saying that, you know, that he's been found.
When obviously no, he hasn't been.
Exactly.
I mean, I've several times over the last 2 days that, you know, some people think that he's been found and that for some reason law enforcement's keeping that secret. That's ludicrous.
Yes.
That's crazy. I don't believe that.
No. You guys, we have to, as a community, we have to stick together. We have to do this with good intentions. It's not about who gets
to be better people.
Like, yes. Okay, so I had Lucian's aunt reach out. Like, me and Lucian's aunt spoke, right? Mm-hmm. Lucian, baby boy missing out of Yakima. Wait, how do you say it? Yakima?
Yakima,
Washington. And I had the chance for her to come on our channel. But instead, I was like, hey, I am going to speak to somebody else with a bigger platform because his story needs to be heard. It needs to get views. It needs to, and I could have taken that opportunity and probably got more views than I usually would, than we usually would. But
that's not what this is about.
Exactly. I took that opportunity.
That's missing. There's a bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am really sad in all of this. And to think that somebody's using this community just solely so that they can... It just makes my...
It's disgusting. Darkness exposed needs to be exposed, you guys. I think everybody should just not watch her channel. She did a good friend of mine wrong, and she uses people. Everybody in this chat right now is, is saying, oh, I would like to hear your guys' stories. Everybody in the chat, if you want to share what she did, like, you can comment, let us know. I would love to hear it because from what I heard, she is a shitty person.
Well, just from the news articles that you shared with me, I'm sorry, but that makes you a really shitty person. It just does.
Cheryl said, what am I missing? Cheryl, you didn't come in the beginning of our live stream. A creator came out with these messages before Ellie even came out with the statement, Darkness Exposed. She showed these messages everywhere. So, I heard something about her in a comment I saw from a long time ago. I looked her up and she faked her daughter having cancer, like her 3-year-old daughter, even shaved her head. She did a GoFundMe. She ended up getting a bunch of fraud charges. She went to prison. She got sentenced for 10 years, but what did it say? She did 1?
I don't sure, but yes, something like that.
She got sentenced to 10 years. And now she's on YouTube, making these cases not about what they're supposed to be about. Not making it about the victim, not showing awareness. She's using YouTube to fraud and con people. Because she can no longer do that, she can't make GoFundMe. She can't. So what's the next best thing? Oh, let's make a YouTube and, just get money like that. So that's what we were talking about, Cheryl.
For everybody in the comments, I just want to say, I try to, in my personal life, I try to only surround myself with people that are going to build me up. I don't have time for negative people. And I think for me personally, and I think Lexi, I think she's on the same page as we only really want to work with creators that are going to have a positive impact on this community. Exactly. I know right now, I have a few that I treasure invaluable here. But, that's where my moral standings are right now.
You're welcome, Cheryl. Everybody needs to know. People need to stop supporting her. Arctic said there were at least 3 different scams she was involved in, and now she's making a living on the backs of missing kids. Exactly. There was a lot of different scams. One was the photography. She was supposed to send people photos. They gave her the money first, and she never did. She never sent the pictures. It's a lot.
Wedding pictures, you can't just, you're not going to retake those pictures.
Single mom of 4, you're okay. We are solid. Single mom of 4. I'll discuss in private. What she has done to me doesn't belong public, you know. And you guys, we aren't this messy channel. But this needs to be told. This needs to, you know, it needs to be out there. Where did I just see something? Oh yeah, Cheryl, Arctic posted some of the links in the chat. So if you go back up, or Arctic, can you post it again for us? I don't know why you don't have your wrench. Like,
I'm gonna say this just because
Sorry, I accidentally backed out.
I don't even know how to say it. Lexi, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead, honey.
No, wait, what did you say? I didn't even hear you.
I can't put my thoughts together. The entire thing's overwhelming to me. And like I said, I don't want to be a messy channel. But if I see people doing wrong in this community, I feel that we're not doing justice if we don't say something. I mean, you don't know when your family's going to be a victim to this. So if you can't find information about it, I want families to know, don't trust these people.
Truth seeker. I see that the husband is a manipulator as well. You need to be very careful around the both of them. They could really hurt someone that doesn't know them. I agree, and she lives in my state, but you know what? That's why I stay with protection everywhere I go. This channel is far from being messy. I love this channel. You know, single mom, we usually don't do this. Like, but when we all saw this, it really upset us. And to know what she did to Arctic, like, that shit really, it's not okay. Like, the people that Garnett were talking about earlier, that we cherish and we respect, we have a lot of respect for Arctic, Chris, you know, and I think all of us as a community do just need to work together, keep, you know, have you all looked on Twitter? No, what's on Twitter?
Guys, I'm old and I can't keep up with all these social medias.
I know. I don't get on Twitter. I used to, but I only did it for Kyron though. Truth seeker. Oh, I already read that. But thank you for letting us know that. What is the husband? Do you know them? Like, personally? And what is on Twitter? I want to know.
Right now, I'm going to have to go look on Twitter.
But where are we looking? Are we looking at her? The last, a lot more drama. I don't either, but I started after she banned me. Oh, she banned you from her channel? Wait, but where are we looking at? What is the name or whatever? She doesn't give a fuck. Excuse my language, guys. She probably doesn't give a fuck because I heard that she's been called out before and then she just makes new channels. And it's just, you know. But shitty people, karma is a bitch. Karma will come right back to her in some type of way. If she did that time in prison and she still didn't learn anything, Like, karma will hit her eventually. I really want to know what's on Twitter, though.
Me too.
What are we looking at? So those messages really crappy. She shouldn't have put them out there. A lot of people, a lot of creators didn't even know that she. Were you here for the sleuth mom stuff? If not, it's a lot of the same stuff she always does. It just shows her cycle. No, who's sleuth mom? Oh, see, we're gonna have to do a deep dive now and look. We're gonna be all on Twitter later when we get off of here.
Twitter's gonna shut down because we're all going there.
We won't even know how to use it.
Trust me, I always feel like I'm fumbling around on there, so.
Right? I did time in prison, but not did the shit she did. Sleuth Mom is a YouTube channel. What did she do to Sleuth Mom? You guys, it's an open panel. If you want to come and not show yourselves, you could come on. But hold on, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back.
Oh my. Lexi, I hope you're okay.
I do too.
Barbara,
Hopefully
you got it?
Huh? Ma'am? What'd you say, hon?
I said, do you have anything to add?
Well,
We're just...
I'm so sorry, sweetie, that I didn't hear you the first couple of times. But actually I do. Let me gather my thoughts. I just don't understand why people are like that whenever, if you want to make a lot of money, why not just go to college or find you a good job where you can get paid a lot of money instead of scamming people.
Well,
and also, oh, sorry. I want to say this real quick. Also, too, what she could have done instead of scamming people, made her own YouTube channel, talk about whatever she wants to talk about, whether it's crimes or whatever, and she could have people to, what's it called, where people can join and you pay, which she could have done that instead of taking advantage of innocent people.
You have to get to a certain level before you can do all of that. And that's where
Arctic helped build her channel to back up to get to that point where she could, start making money, start, whatever. And then she just blocked. She blocked them, or,
Arctic, I'm sorry you went through that, sweetie. She should have never done that to you. That was wrong. So wrong. She took advantage of your kindness.
It's an open panel, you guys. I want to hear about this sleuth mom thing. And no, I didn't fall. I just put my phone on the washer.
Hey, Lexi.
Huh?
I just wanted to say, you and other YouTube creators like Chris and Arnie, y'all make me want to create my own channel one day. I was discouraged today by one of my ex-friends, and I'm not going to get into that, but Garnett, thank you for lifting me up, sweetie, and Arctic too.
Well, that's what we're here to do. We should be lifting each other up, and not one of us. Arctic will tell you. He tells us all the time. There's too many cases out here that have no coverage. So there's no way that we can have too many creators. We should be helping each other, giving a hand up. We should never be stepping on one another. And to break a family's trust is unexcusable. It is. These people are going through the worst times that they're ever going to have. And you should be thankful that they're sharing the darkest of their times with you, not taking advantage and trying to get likes and views for it.
Barbara, I told you should make a channel, and I think it should be about your story, your domestic violence. You won't. Nobody can look retarded on here except me, because I can't even look what we're running off of. Okay, half the time
and that's what I said. I bumble around all the time. Everybody we do the best we can.
See what was. Yeah, besides that being said to me, what you just said, that, no one, what did you say? No one can look retarded except for you. You're not retarded. You don't look retarded either.
But I don't even know what
was said to me,
I'm sorry.
There's no reason there's no reason why someone should bring someone down when they're trying to do something good. And I felt like my heart was crushed. I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, that's not a friend, and you need to lose that friend. And I think that.
Oh, I did. I told her I can't be friends with her no more, because I was like, if you were my friend, you wouldn't say stuff like that. Instead, you would give me pointers, maybe how to, get a lot of people
hold on,
watch my channel.
Hold on, single mom, you don't need to stop. You're upset. We're upset. I really hope that this reaches some people, and I hope that they don't just say, oh, this is just some drama. This is just, because it's not. It's us calling out a person that shouldn't be allowed to advocate.
Well, the reason I wanted to do this is because, sadly, I don't believe that this is the last family that is going to have a tragedy that a YouTube creator is going to reach out to. And no. I think that families need to know. Look at who you're talking to before you just trust them. And you wouldn't know unless there's somebody telling. I had no idea of all the other scams that this woman has done until now. So by speaking on that, hopefully another family will do some research before they confide in her.
Exactly. And that's all we can hope. It's like the grandma probably looked at that after it was put out, and I want to know what was said afterwards. Like, was she like, why the hell did you put that out there? Right,
that's what I said. I'm not going to pretend to know the entire situation. All I know is that from what I've seen, this is not right.
No, it's not.
Things like this that makes it harder on those here for the right reasons to get the family's trust. Exactly.
Yes. Hey, Garnet, you're right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk over you, Lexi. I was just going to say, Garnet, you're right. You have to be careful who you trust these days, because you know what? I had to learn that the hard way. You can't trust everybody. You can't. People can put on a show for a little bit and act like this person, and then they have some excuse me, I'm sorry. They have like them acting like something else. It won't be long until they start showing who they really are, because they could be but they're not for so long. You know what I'm saying? Pretending to be something else. Pretending to be a good friend.
That's why I'm here. I'm here because I've been on the other side of the coin. I've been the family that's been involved in the trauma. Right. I have first-hand knowledge of, what that day is like, and waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning with the what ifs and the might have beens.
You guys, if you don't know about Orion's story, Garnet is this is our channel together. We've done a video on Orion, but Garnett, for the people that are just here, because we have a little bit more viewers than we usually do you want to kind of just do a quick...
I'll go over it just real quick. Orion was 5 years old, and he was staying with an aunt and uncle, and his aunt and uncle killed him. They only got 8 to 20 years, and next year they'll be up for parole. And we've got a Facebook group where we're trying to get letters sent to the parole board, because in Pennsylvania, only the family can attend the parole hearing, and but I am able to have letters sent in. So over the next year, that's what we're going to be working on that page. But Orion, I that was a very hard time for me, and I had no support. So that's what made me want to do this. I find a community now that if I had known about this community 6 years ago, it might have changed Orion's entire case, because I had nobody to help me fight. Nobody to take on a system that's broken and corrupt. And I want to be able to help somebody that is in a similar situation. But we can't do that with corrupt YouTube creators. We can't do that if we're not here for the right reasons. And I think that's why I want to keep our circle as tight as we can, with people that are only trying to advocate and lift each other up.
Exactly. And we are all
I am going to go on Arctic's channel at some point. We're going to schedule a time, and I am going to go over Orion's entire story. So, guys, be looking for that.
You have lied about some of the stuff you said tonight. Oh, here comes the troll. So what have we lied about? I would love to hear, because you can look this all up.
It's facts. Go look it up.
Great facts. Oh, that's Joe. Oh, what's up, Darkness Exposed? It's an open panel. If you would like to try to play victim and tell your side of the story, which there is no other side. Open panel.
I absolutely would love to understand why it's okay. Mm-hmm. Like, explain to me how any of this is okay.
It's not Joe. Okay, well, it's not Joe. Come on, panel. They're saying James. It's one of you guys. So if
I don't care who it is. If they've got reasons that if they can make me understand how any of this is okay, I welcome them to come speak with us. Like, that's
I want to hear it.
It's a family friend. Okay, well, family friend, explain to us, please. We would love to know. Is it the family friend that wrote the GoFundMe for these people? Now we're just silently waiting.
I sure am waiting. I want to hear what he or she has to say.
Right. I have no issues being proven wrong. Please prove me wrong.
Right.
Exactly. You come in here and you say, you have lied about some of the stuff. But, okay, so can you explain the haircut you talked about the daughter?
What?
Okay, so what did we say that was wrong with the haircut? She didn't cut her hair, she just said that she had cancer.
Right?
So that makes it okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's not. She didn't cut her hair, so it's okay just to say she has cancer.
That's not okay.
I'm sorry. I'm completely sorry. She, I guess, supposedly did not cut her hair, but she did cut her hair. But either way, if
Yes,
she didn't,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So we lied about that. So is that the only thing we quotation lied about? The daughter cut her hair and they had to get it fixed. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. Okay.
Once again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Are you telling me that she didn't make a GoFundMe saying that her daughter had cancer? If that's what you're telling me, then that's something that the court should have found.
Juju, yeah, the multiple news articles, I guess, lied. And she never said anything about her having cancer. Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
so,
I guess
we don't know what we're talking about.
I think we're talking about different people here.
Yeah, because now I'm gonna have to go dig up the court stuff on it because.
Oh yeah, we have ways to do that. I mean, we're gonna pull all this stuff up and we're gonna post all of it.
I thought the news articles would be enough, but no, I guess that'll be the next step because I don't like to, be told that I'm lying about something. I try not to lie.
Yeah, we don't lie on here.
I want to say something real quick. Y'all have never once lied at all. Y'all always show facts. So if they have proof, then they need to bring it and show it. Come on the platform and show it. Do something.
Exactly.
You, Lexi, and Garnett, and Arctic Frost, y'all have never lied. And actually, she did scam people pretending her daughter had cancer when her daughter did not have no cancer. So if you want to think that that's not true, whenever that person trolls, if you want to think that troll, then that's you. But my friends are not liars. So
Juju,
come on and bring on the truth.
I would love if you came up here because I cannot I can't screen share right now. But I mean, Arctic posted all the articles. You're not the first. You're not the first. What? It has already been dug up before. Okay, well we're digging it up because it needs to. It needs to be out.
We're addressing the fact that she released family conversations with a family member
that was not supposed to be released.
Yeah.
So families do not need to be running to this creator that exposes them.
Hampers an investigation.
They need to be. Yep. It's tampering with an investigation. So that is something Truth Seeker brought up. Oh, we should call the probation, and that is something that putting your logo on a personal message.
It is gross. It is gross, Miles.
It is. And then we're giving you an opportunity to come on here. If this is James, whoever James is, or Joe, you don't have to go on camera.
No.
But the fact is, she put these messages out before the police even made a statement. She did this so she could get views. She didn't do this to help Quentin in any type of way. She did this for her own personal gain, and it is fucking disgusting. I don't care what the fuck anybody has to say. It is disgusting, and nothing can make that right. She can't make excuses for any of that. And I hope this gets shared everywhere because, if you disagree with us, then you're shit too.
Yep.
Yeah, if you can justify, claiming that your daughter has cancer or stealing somebody's private photos from their wedding, that any of that, it's not okay. Don't be crappy people.
Exactly. It was an accident.
If you disagree with us, I guess you are shit.
The smiles, yeah, like
I
an
really would like to see
accident.
the proof on their part. You got what I'm saying, Lex?
Huh?
I'm saying, like, they need to come on here and show proof what they're talking about. Prove us wrong, but they can't because they know they don't have facts. They know we're telling the truth.
No, and she's gonna go and play victim and probably speak out on it, and but no.
Smile,
they
that
don't do that
makes me
shit.
laugh. It was an accident, so they accidentally created a GoFundMe for her
Hey,
daughter.
No, I think she's saying the leaked messages was an accident. But remember, we have the screenshots of the person that was trying to post them in Quentin's group. Like, I got the screenshot where, it's like, oh, now she put it private or something like that.
Okay. So it's right to share it privately, but, she accidentally made it public.
She told me the last time this stuff was dug up, she talked to her PO, and there's nothing you can do to her because she is not doing anything wrong with her YouTube channel. Oh, but she is doing anything wrong with her fucking YouTube channel. She's fucking doing...
people. She created a GoFundMe page for her daughter when her daughter's not sick. So oh my God, that's pissed me off.
She is taking victims' families and using them for personal gain. That is what's wrong. And you are sick. Oh, she told me. Oh, okay, she told you. Well, I'm telling you that it's fucking sick. You fucking douchebag.
Yeah, even if the PO says that it's okay, it's not okay. These people are in the worst times of their lives. They're trusting us. And should not be used. I don't care.
She accidentally reposted it on Twitter and Facebook too, right? Accidentally did all of that. I'll make sure I call them because now she is monetized. So exactly, she's getting money off fucking scamming, conning, being a shit person.
And you're trying to say that she's innocent. You said, Lexi, they are as bad as she is.
Exactly. And this is Darkness Exposed, you guys. So if you guys are watching this later on, Darkness Exposed, we are talking about.
Please don't trust them with your private and personal information. They are con artists, and they are going to better themselves.
I'm just so sick with this. Like,
I am mad. I'm just upset.
It gets me really mad. It's just disgusting.
Well, that's how this all started, was because I was furious. And Lexi's like, let's do a show.
Right? And then I heard what she did to Arctic, and I was like, okay. And then everybody else, like, in the comments were like, oh, she did us wrong. She did us wrong. And we're like, oh my gosh. Like, why is she still here? Why? She will do this again and again and again. And it's never about the victim for her. It's about, she was told she could use the info. No, she wasn't, because we have the message right here where it says, please don't show anybody. Hold on. I'm going to use my crappy camera, and I am going to get on my tablet, and I will show you the message where it says, please do not use this. Oh my God. Hold on.
And regardless, now I think that was the message from the brother or whoever. But if that was part of the conversation that the grandmother said that she could use this, why didn't she include that in these messages that she accidentally leaked.
Exactly. There's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guarantee you, if I was going to tell something like that, I would make sure that that part was in there so that everybody knew I had permission to share this.
And you know she didn't have permission because she's making up a story now where she accidentally posted. So no, it wasn't. It wasn't okay. So James, stop being a little... She is still talking to the grandmother.
And that's fine. I'm glad she's talking to the grandmother. The grandmother feels that this is okay, whatever. It's still the whole fact that Ellie hadn't come out with anything. You don't do that. Morally, you don't do that to jeopardize the case. You just don't do that.
You don't. And you know what? This is not James. Okay, not James. James. You're saying all this stuff, saying that we lied, but you're just like making up stuff out of your ass because you have no proof of any of this. So if you're not going to come on here and show any kind of anything or speak,
shut your mouth.
Yeah, like there's no point in you being on here.
But they can't tell you who they are. I can tell you who I am. I'm not afraid.
Me too.
Garnet, it's a friend. Remember, a friend.
Friend.
If it's not James, grab the link. Right? That's what I'm saying. The link is there. I posted it. And here it is again. Here it is again. Because I'm getting really pissed off that somebody is actually over here trying to justify
wrong.
Oh my God.
Because they agree with what she's doing. They know the truth. They know that she's tried. This
is not
I wonder if they got any personal gain out of all these scams. You know, that's sort of
funny. Well, why did you come on here? It's not funny. It's not a funny situation. It's not. But you're acting like a fucking clown. So we're laughing at you.
I don't get how that's funny, taking advantage of people's kindness. That's not funny to me.
It's not funny faking your freaking child has cancer, shaving their head, taking money.
Should be in jail.
She's on, I guess, parole. Is she on parole or probation right now, you guys? Truth Seeker, I think you know more about that. Leaking info on a baby is not funny. Exactly. I don't care if the grandmother said, oh yeah, post this everywhere. No, she didn't say that. I don't think that would come out. That would be in the messages. And it's not in the messages. And she wouldn't have put her stuff private. And she wouldn't have said she accidentally did any of this.
How is she making up for her past? How does exposing this story before Ellie came out, how does that make up for her past? How explain that to me.
And explain how doing people wrong, screwing people over, is making up for her past. Explain that as well.
It just shows she's still the same.
The gain is emotionally damaging to others. Her goal isn't money. She enjoys hurting others emotionally. And Juju, that is...
I really hope that's... Like, that makes my heart hurt. Like, to the core. I just don't understand why we can't be good people.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
If you're in this, if you're an advocate, you have to have a good heart. Either way, the grandmother isn't exactly a ray of sunshine either. Her rap sheet is longer than a football field, and she's busy getting into brawls. I totally agree, Arctic. I agree with you because I don't think that she should have been saying any of this to anybody. I'm sorry, I know, but do you watch any of her content? No, I don't. Joe wants to be a good person. But being a good person isn't screwing anybody over.
and not
Yep.
using somebody to better yourself.
She hates
You know.
her past. Well, she needs to get off of YouTube then and try to work on herself, get some therapy, do something right. You know, not conning people.
Right.
It's not her past if it's still here.
Yep, exactly. How can you work on becoming a better person and overcoming your past if you're frauding people? You can't. You're still the same person.
Exactly. I don't understand, Rem, what you're trying to achieve here if you're not gonna get on the panel.
He just wants to
We
come
won't be
some
mean,
shit.
I promise. We could have a civil conversation.
Yeah, we can.
Rem sleep is her husband. You're a pathetic bitch, dude. Oh my god. And he's probably sitting right next to her. She is not camming people. She's not camming people.
Scamming, you mean?
Ren is James, aka Mr. Fluffy, aka the hubby. Does he have a channel too? Is he out here, you know, trying to get monetized? And Ram is trying to manipulate the chat. I totally agree, but he can't manipulate us. Yeah.
No, because there's not anything that's gonna make this all right. You know, at the end of the day, regardless, you put stuff out before Ellie announced it, and you don't know what that could or could not do to the case. And this baby depended on us, if nobody else, to make sure that he got justice. Shame on you.
Do they still have custody of their kids?
Who?
Can you imagine shaving a baby's head to pretend they had cancer? That poor kid. Shaving
Poor
a child's head is abuse. Exactly. And you guys need to be off of YouTube. Your kids are going to grow up and be like, oh my God, you know, imagine how they're going to feel when they grow up knowing that their parents are pieces of shit and out here pretending to advocate. It's gross. It's disgusting. I don't even have any words.
Well, you know, I guess my thing is we all have a past. We all make mistakes.
I was about to say that. You guys, if Darkness thinks she's gonna come and make a try to get back video, this isn't what this is about, because we won't respond to it. We're an open book. You know, I think I have you can look on my record, and I have like a underage drinking charge when I was like 18. And, you know, that's about it. Oh, and a seatbelt ticket. But you can't pull up anything on me that people don't know. And Garnett, she's definitely an open book. Everybody knows. People have tried to do that to her in other groups, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I absolutely tell all my shit show. And my life, I'm 50 years old. I've had shit show after shit show. But I try to be the best person I can. And that does not include taking advantage of people in the darkest of times. It does not include sharing stuff just so that I get the likes. It doesn't include any of that.
James had his charges dropped.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
out. I don't chat around Joe. This is dead to me. Good night, everybody. Juju, don't leave us. Well, we appreciate you coming on here. I am so sorry that this person did what she did to you. You know, none of you guys deserve to be screwed over. I don't know what she did to you, but, you know, don't let that affect what you do. We all need to, you know, stick together and be a voice for these kids that don't have one.
Exactly.
You guys need to stop with the drama. Oh, you need to stop with the messaging.
Juju Bones, Truth Seeker, Smiles, thank you for your support. And thank you for helping us try to, you know, at least let other families know that this is not the channel to be trusting with your information.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's all we really wanted to do, was let it know, and that, you know, stuff like this hurts people. Stuff like this could make it a completely different ending. So, be careful.
Yeah, James had his charges dropped just because he is a bitch and let his wife take the charges. He is still guilty. He threw his wife under the bus. Oh my God, my husband would never. And yeah, he's guilty. He supposedly, I saw in an article where he said he didn't know about the GoFundMe. You live in the house. You see
you're spending that money.
Yeah, like, where's this money coming from? Are you,
I guarantee you, if I start getting money coming in, and my husband's gonna be like, "Hey, where'd that come from?" You know?
Right? And it's still like the photograph thing. You're married. Okay, so if you weren't involved, you're married to a con artist, and you need to get the fuck out because she still screws people over. So let me get this right. A friend of Joe happened to stumble upon this channel with 100 subs to protect her. Okay, right? Like, we're a small channel, just trying to get this out here so, families are aware. They never got their hands on the money. It doesn't matter. That's not the fucking point, you fucking douche.
Well, he's saying that that's why the husband wouldn't have known. Is because she never got the money.
Yeah, and the mom.
She got the money for the photograph. She got the money.
Sorry, I'm so pissed off. So the mom didn't know either? The mom that, got charged with whatever? Let me pull this up again. This shit really, like, someone's really on here trying to defend.
And they're making it more about
that than what
what this is really about. And this is about, you putting out chats that absolutely shouldn't have been out there. It just shouldn't have been out there. And you only did it to further your channel. And that's sad.
And you screwed people over that helped you build back your channel. You screwed over a really good person that does nothing but help and nothing but post like 10 plus videos a fucking day that we don't get paid for this. We don't get paid. We're not asking for money. We do this because we want to, and it's a passion, and we love doing what we do.
Lexi.
Yes.
I kind of sort of agree with Smiles.
What?
We went as far as we can go. And entertaining this anymore is null and void.
Wait, can you give me a wrench for 2 seconds and play this article so Red can shut up? Wait, can you play stuff? If you have a wrench? Hold on. What? Wait, why can't I? I'm trying to give him a wrench. I can't. How do I do it?
I don't remember. I think you had to go into the YouTube thing.
Okay, I'm on my YouTube, but I can't see my comments. Hold on. Oh, I have to go. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Hey, Garnett.
Yes, honey.
I was just going to say, y'all are not bringing drama. Absolutely, y'all are not. Y'all are letting people know what they did so that people don't be trusting them. And because what will end up happening if they sorry, my anxiety's kicking in.
Oh, Arctic does have a rent.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is like, y'all are not trying to bring any drama. Y'all are just speaking straight facts to prove to everybody the wrong that they did so that they don't be taken advantage of. And y'all are doing right. And those people, whatever the guy's name is that just was saying all that stuff, don't think the one that was not thinking she did anything wrong and didn't think that she fraud people. He is as bad as she is.
Well, and
that's all I have to say. And it pisses me off, people like that. It really does.
I gave you a wrench, Truth Seeker.
I can't stand people like that take advantage of people's kindness.
Well, and it's not even that they took advantage of their kindness. It's that they absolutely used a situation, a tragic situation. Like I said, when you have something like this happen to you, it's the darkest of times in your life. Like, it really is. And for you to be taken advantage of, even if you give permission, you knew Ellie wasn't ready for that information to be out there. You knew that.
When I meant them taking advantage of their kindness, I was meaning like having them to believe that little girl, where she had shaved her hair to make people think that she had cancer. That's what I was meaning.
I got you. Yeah, I wasn't. I was talking more today. Like I'm over the past.
I'm gonna stop apologizing, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, that was just so wrong.
Truth Seeker, I can't play stuff. Can somebody come on panel that can play stuff? Like, I don't have my phone is not capable of.
I don't know how to do that, Lexi.
I know, and I can't do it on this freaking phone. Like, Garnet has a computer she's gonna set up, and we're gonna get it together, you guys. I promise.
I am gonna work on that this week.
Yes, like, our channel, we just started out, you guys. It's, you guys know how it is. Getting, growing. And
I told everybody what I make an hour, so, it's not like I'm gonna run out and buy everything all at once, guys.
Well, we can always make a GoFundMe, and
No, we're not making a GoFundMe.
No. You're nothing like that, Garnet. Neither are you, Lexi. Y'all are good people. So is Arctic, and so is Chris. Y'all don't do shit like that.
I make zero money, you guys. So
I will save my pennies. It will be fine.
But if no one can come on and show these, that would be actually amazing to, if they could.
The link is in these comments. These comments will be here after we're done, correct?
Yeah, they should be.
We can always, they can look and see them.
Good night. Have fun with the drama from 8 years ago. Have fun living with a con artist and
Yeah. Wish y'all the best of luck. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, have a good sleep.
So hopefully you get a good night's sleep with your con artist wife.
And hopefully no, victims' families reach out to you guys. I really, really hope.
I hope it eats at y'all's conscience too.
Exactly.
Well, that's obviously not happening because they're still justifying what they did.
Yeah, I know it's not even at their conscience, but I hope it does. And you know what else? They should give the people that they took advantage of, where they took their money, they should give that money back. But they're not going to do
well, they did. That. They had to give that money back.
Yeah, the GoFundMe, they refunded everybody.
Oh, they already funded them?
Yeah, but she did get 10 years. So she got money from the photography thing. REM sleep, you dumb as hell. You're the only one sub to REM sleep. So that is your channel change. Do you have an email? Yes, I do. How can I contact you after this, Juju? Or I'll just post it. I'll probably have a bunch of spam. Or no. I don't know if that's a good idea.
You can post mine.
Okay.
You know I'm not scared. It's just...
I'm like,
Just DRUHOT. Like, I can't even comment, like, on my phone.
Hold on, I'll just put mine. Screw it. Okay. And then Garnett's, well, I'll show you what is emailed. Of course.
You don't have to. Unless they tell you to not to show me.
Well, no.
Yes.
No, that's not how it works. Hold on, I just want to see one more thing before we get off of here. Oh my god, no! It's saying that I have to restart my phone.
Alright.
Did I already get scammed?
You did not. Alright, honey, let's end this so you can restart your phone.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking for one more thing. Ugh, and I can't believe she lives near me. This is... hold on. Oh, and she has my daughter's same name. Sophia. Okay, underwent heart surgery to repair a defect that she was born with. Hold on. A family friend. I already read that part. I'm looking for something else. What is... Okay, Patty Ann, 68, who was also arrested for conspiring to the couple's illicit transaction. What does that charge mean?
I don't know. I'd have to read, like, I don't know what they were trying to say there. I would assume what they're saying is that this person knew that this was an illegal activity.
You guys, she also, we didn't go over this, but you guys can read it, but, you know, she provided the donors a doctor note and a contact number of a nurse for any questions. The doctor was discovered to have retired like years before that, and the number was her number. So yeah, it's it's definitely really crazy. They knew what they were doing. There's no excuse for it. James was also charged with a misdemeanor obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Do they still have custody of their children? It's just, I'm curious.
I'm sure they do.
You think so?
I do, because, you know, we talked about it the other day. It's really hard to, you know, get that taken, you know, and this was probably... I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. People like this are sad. And like I said, the only reason I agreed to do this is because I want families to know.
Yeah, you guys, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I just said these are not trustworthy people. Do not trust Darkness Exposed. They're not trustworthy.
Yes, we did not do this for any other reason. We are not a drama channel. You guys can watch our videos. We're hoping to grow, but that is just because we want to continue, helping children like we always have. I've been doing this for years and years. Garnett has as well. Um, and, it's not about money. It's not about attention. It's not about anything else but helping families. We've had, like I said, plenty of opportunities before for families, but I always call somebody else that I know that's bigger that could, but we just did this because we want families to be aware, and we want people to be aware of who they're trusting. So this will be like our only video of another YouTuber or creator, whatever. And I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys show support. Give us a thumbs up. And
I just want to say, I hope this is the only video we ever have to do. But if you're being a crappy person and taking advantage of people, I can't guarantee that I'm not going to want to let everybody know that you're a crappy person.
Exactly.
All right, guys. I am getting ready to stop. Yes, I am ready to go.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for coming tonight. We really appreciate it. Please share this video. Please help us make people aware of Darkness Exposed. Her past is not her past if she's still doing what she's doing. Good night, Jody. Thank you.
Lexi, I appreciate everything you do. I support you, and y'all all do a great job. Y'all inspire me to want to start making my own YouTube channel so I can tell my story to help others.
And you can really do that, Barbara.
I don't know when I'm going to get started. I'm trying to figure out a good name.
Thank you, Jody. We really appreciate your support. Thank you.
And I just want to say, I trust y'all. Y'all have never lied to me, not in my knowledge. Y'all always have shown facts. Like on Facebook, when someone's not doing something right, or whatever the case is, you have always been honest. And I just can't stand it when people are trying to be negative and come into your not live, on your video and just try to cause, a lot of drama. And knowing that they know that person did wrong, they just want to excuse them wrong. They want to get away with it. That's what crooks do.
Exactly. You're right on that. And Barbara, don't ever let anyone make you think you can't make your own channel. It doesn't matter what people think of you. Everybody's always going to have some kind of, opinion of their own, and whatever it is, it doesn't matter, because all that matters is, doing something that you love to do and bringing awareness to what you have been through. I think that would be great,
Right.
And even if you start off slow, it takes time and you have support. So I really hope that you do, make a channel.
Yes, I will. Maybe, I don't know when, but I know probably sometime next month or the month after. But I know that you'll support me, and hopefully Garnett does too, and Arnick,
absolutely.
And Chris.
And
also
Seeker,
too,
how do I get a hold of you, True Seeker? Because I have questions, because you seem to know a lot about this. Or I have my email on there. Will you email me? Because I don't know who you are on Facebook.
All right, Lexi, I am out of here.
Okay, I love you. Thank you for doing this.
Love you.
yes, thank you, Garnett.
Thank you for joining us, Barbara. Have a good night, guys.
Love you. I'm going to call you in a minute. But yeah, you guys, we appreciate your support. Please help us share, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. We have a lot of stuff coming up. We have a really, you know, big deep dive that we're doing on Kyron's case. And, you know, that's why we really started this in the beginning, is for Kyron Horman. But we kind of, you know, we were like, we need to do more cases. Yes, Arctic, you need to, you're going to come on with us, right? When we do the next deep dive, right? I got to send you all the information that we have that I told you we were going to go over. But yeah, everybody, you guys have a good night. Barbara, thank you for joining us as always. You're always welcome on panel. I really hope that you make your channel. If you need help, you know, you can message me. We can come up with a name that will fit. You know, it doesn't hurt to try, and you won't fail at it, because you're gonna at least reach one person that has gone through what you're going through, or what you went through. You know,
Lexi, anytime you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you too. And you're like a friend to me. I just hope that I'm like a friend to you also. But you know, anytime you need to talk,
you are.
I'm here for Sorry, I always over talk. I want to say this real quick to you. When you were telling me not to let people bring me down, because everybody has their opinions, don't let anybody bring you down either. And when people are lying and you show the truth and they still want to not believe you, you know what? You did your part. They're choosing not to believe. They're choosing to believe the liar. So let them be.
You are definitely right.
You know, just sometimes it's best to not say nothing at all, because you know the truth. You tried to you showed your facts, and they chose to still not believe you. That's on them.
Oh, you're definitely right. I give advice, and I don't take my own advice.
Yes, and you're a beautiful, great person. You are.
I appreciate that, and you are too.
I can see the passion you have when you do these cases. So can I tell with Arctic, Chris. You know, I see sadness, but not in a bad way. It just shows you care. And you have never once asked for any money, but I will continue to support y'all. I know that I sent you some money because I was supporting your YouTube channel, because I chose to donate.
Yes, and I was shocked, and then I ended up sending it back. Remember?
Hey, that's fine.
But that's what friends do. Like, you know. Yes. I mean.
And you helped me out. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. And you know, Arctic said, if I can do it, anyone can. If I can do it, anyone can. You know, like my brother, he has a big channel. Like he has 20K, he has over 20K subscribers. You know, but it's a Raiders channel, and you know, the Raiders, like he's contracted to go and do all this stuff with them. And if I really tried hard enough and was like, hey bro, you know, I'm trying to get monetized, I'm trying to get money, you know, I could have him get me up there, but that's not what it's about, you guys. And it's just about speaking for these children and these victims, even adults, missing people in general, abused, murdered. But yeah, Barbara, I definitely agree, you can do that.
Yes, you, like I said, all the YouTubers, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but y'all have all inspired me to make my own channel. And the reason why I decided I want to go ahead and do it, because I want to share my story to be able to help other people that may be going through what I've gone through, or went through, excuse me.
Exactly. And you've been through a lot. Like, I've heard your story, and it's definitely a lot, you know, and you could help. You can make a change. And that's the thing. We all need to come together, and we all need to start speaking, because coming together and speaking out, we can make a change.
We can.
But I am going to get off of here.
Yeah.
I love you, and
I love you
thank
too.
you for the support. Thank you everybody for joining us. Let's make sure we share this, just because we want everybody to be aware of this person.
Yes.
Yeah, give it a thumbs up, and we appreciate every one of you. Good night, Barbara.
Good night, hon. You can call me anytime, sweetie. Anytime you need to talk, I'm here for you. You can call me on Messenger anytime.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Please like and subscribe.
Yes, and you as well too. I know I suck at messaging, but that's just how I am. Like, I get in these moods where I just don't. I don't know. I need to get better at it.
You know what? That's what friends are for, to help each other when you're going through a tough time.
Well, don't think I'm ever ignoring you. Anybody that messages me, like, don't ever think I'm ignoring you. I just...
Sweetie, I know you have 8 kids. I know that you're busy. If someone don't message me back, I don't take it to heart.
Yes.
I don't. But I love you, Lexi. I'm going to get on off of here.
All right, girl. Well, have a good night, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, you're more than welcome. I always will be here to support you.
All right, girl. Thank you.
All righty.
All right. Good night, Arctic. Good night, Truth Seeker. I will hopefully see you guys later. We also have something that we're gonna do with Arctic. Well, we have a couple of things coming up, so we're excited about that. Hopefully you're there to support us on those videos. And yeah, everybody have a blessed weekend. Be safe. And remember just to be kind. It doesn't hurt to be kind. It doesn't... I don't know. This whole thing just really irritates me. I could go on and on about this for like hours, but you know, just remember, if you see anything, say something. Even if it comes to stuff like this, you know, we can make a difference on people being scammed, people being conned, by just bringing awareness to it as well. It takes me hours to get sometimes, but I always get right. I am so bad at it, especially me and you when we go back and forth. Like yesterday, I was, oh my god. But yeah, just be kind, you guys. And Arctic, I will call you tomorrow. Oh, and Halloween is out, you guys. The new Halloween movie. I was so disappointed. You guys can go watch it on Peacock. Oh, I wouldn't recommend it though. I am so disappointed at that movie. Just a random thing. But yeah, if you have nothing to do this weekend, watch it. Ugh, it sucked. And also in the comments, if you're watching this later on, please let us know if this person has done you wrong in any sort of way. Let's get it out there. And this is Darkness Exposed, y'all. She should not be allowed to advocate. Everybody have a good weekend and stay safe. Be blessed.